removed. However, by the time this was finally all removed, a shit ton of pedophiles had already downloaded the file for more circulation on the surface web. Now, I preface all of that information to show you how ridiculously complicated seeing this video was in 2017, and it's important to understand that this happened on 4chan in 2017 in order to detect the bullshit coming from this very confession. On May 9th, 2021, in a Q&A chat channel of Moth's Discord server, a user by the name Starlit Horror would ask the question, what was the one video that messed you up the most? Moth would reply that I've seen part of Daisy's destruction by accident on 4chan years back. Case I covered, Junko Furuta. Now, we've all seen this screenshot by now. I've talked about this screenshot extensively, but I think I really need to emphasize here how impossible Moth's story is. Based on how Daisy was circulated on 4chan in 2017, which is the most notable incident of it being on 4chan, and considering when Moth made this response in 2021, 2017 would have been 4 years ago. This would line up to him seeing it on 4chan like he claims, but in my personal opinion, this could not have been on accident. I gave Moth the benefit of the doubt when I first started covering this specific allegation. I said specifically that maybe someone on 4chan sent it to him to scare him, or maybe he's just lying to seem edgy and cool with his fan base. To give benefit of the doubt here, because, oh god, if this is true, this man could literally go to jail. So first off, Plague's Moth claimed to have accidentally seen Daisy's destruction on 4chan. And as I've already pointed out, Daisy's destruction has snuck its way on the surface web before. And because of that, I'm sure plenty of people have accidentally seen it. So Plague Moth has plausible deniability. If someone were to show him this screenshot of him admitting that he's seen 2 years ago and I saw it on accident, I didn't want to see it, then it would be understandable. Second of all, as we have discussed specific gore films that he has either said he's seen but in reality doesn't actually exist, or just making up details for videos that don't actually happen. So it could be very possible that he's lying just to sound edgy. Why you would lie about seeing one of the worst videos on the internet, I have no idea. And I gotta ask, right? How the fuck do you see that on accident? Like, listen, I get it. I know that this video has been posted on the surface web in the past. I know that it's totally possible that people have accidentally seen it before. I know that there is some possibility that some people out there who have never intended on looking for it or watching it at all, and still they somehow stumble upon it without necessarily meaning to. Whether that be because of a link that redirects people to something unexpected or—
Oh, I just said, but yeah, the lazy bedhead video. That's just what I've been I've been oh shit. So the chat on my own thing. Okay. Here we go. Hold on. Oh, this is Lazy Bedhead. She's talking about some Plagued Moth stuff. Okay, so I watched Lazy Bedhead's 3 different videos on Plagued Moth. I guess he's Mondo Horror, Mondo Gore side of YouTube, right? And there was some controversy a couple of years ago. I saw Lazy Bedhead's videos when they came out about this because I was watching her stuff. I mean, I'm still watching her stuff. And so earlier, I want to say either yesterday or Friday, I was just some of my recommended stuff was from Plague Moth's new channel, because I guess he had some issues and started up a new channel, right? So and I was trying to remember what the hell was the whole big thing that happened. So I went back to this and I she did at least the one after Vangelina, after Ethel decided to like thoroughly embarrass herself by that little stunt trying to extort money out of Vangelina Skov, which I mean, honestly, as far as I'm concerned, that is why Ethel is going after me, pulling up some, shit posting that I did. Oh, is this a usable cable? I've got some fucking cables that are just, like, not good anyway. So yeah, like, Ethel thoroughly embarrassed herself with that little Vangelina stunt she pulled back around, what was it, March or something? And now Ethel's desperate to prove that she's actually the biggest victim on the whole fucking internet. And everybody's trying to, ruin Ethel's life somehow. And doesn't everybody just feel so bad for Ethel? Wah, wah, wah. So yeah, like Ethel pulled up some shit posting that I did from over a year ago, and now this is her smoking gun that yeah. Ethel's smoking gun on the internet. The indie code extortion and Reddit. So yeah, well, the exact like the India criminal code off in a few minutes, and so I'm gonna put on something. Connection lost. Reconnecting. Of course we are. This is my night tonight. All right. Oh. He seems all right, and he's also local to me, so where the fuck? Hello. Oh my shit. We're doing this tonight. We're doing this tonight, laptop. Oh, sick.
Has a collection of explicit material depicting minors. His evidence for this. Fuck all! Plague Sloth really is of the belief that anyone who disagrees with him is either defending pedophiles or is one. If you were to have told me that Plague Moth and Mama Max weren't the same person, I wouldn't have fucking believed you. And he has done this with fucking everyone. Myself, TCR, Slime Beast, Spinling, and when trying to convince people that we're all pedophiles doesn't work. He's to abusing the YouTube privacy and copyright system to take down critical videos on him. On January 7th of 2024, I was sent a notification from my YouTube Studio app that the first part of the Cult of Plague Moth was removed due to a privacy violation that I was not allowed to see via my YouTube Studio. I then checked my spam folder to see this privacy violation with the timestamp marking at this spot in my video. Where I use a public image of Moth from this thumbnail of a publicly accessible video that is
a minute before my timer for my laundry goes off, so if I privacy complaint from an individual regarding your content, information violating privacy, is it? Okay. Okay. I'm gonna. For crap's sake. Oh, yay. We've got 3 people watching on the YouTubes right now, and I'm about to go back downstairs to switch out my laundry. So, I don't know. Let me pull up something stupid. Let me pull up something stupid to get going to like entertain all 3 of you while I'm doing laundry. Just oh no no, nothing that stupid. Yeah, sure. Let's do some butter. As read out by Rogue Internet Man. Hello, I know it's gonna be. Please, I swear to fuck. Oh, okay. Ah, we've got 2 people watching tonight. Sweet. All right, that's my usual lately. Meanwhile, oh, I forgot to spam this at every before I downstairs to at least take out my first load to fold with you tonight. So we've I knew going into this month that I was going to be broke in no small part. Demon Mama bathroom song or something. Oh yeah. Yeah, if you know, I could probably do something myself along those lines. Like, give me a bit to write and record something like that. But yeah, I've anyway. So, yeah, Brân, as I explained Thursday night, and at some point had to physically separate Brân and Nigel. Brân is having him some kitten puberty, and he's being a pain in everybody's behind, especially Phoebe's. Like, I'm not so sure what all happened, but I think at some point when either I was asleep or out doing chores, he might have bitten Phoebe pretty hard on the face. But she's looking a lot better. This was a couple days ago, so I didn't mention any of that because, like, I just wanted to make sure that it wasn't anything especially serious looking, right? Like, so I just like gave a couple days to look at it and observe and everything, and she's fine. She's generally fine, doing better from what else she had been looking like at first. Writing session to have something like, it won't be, you know, rip off of the Demon Mama bathroom song, but something that I can write up and record and play while I'm getting up to do shit, like change my laundry. I went into tonight with the intent to get back to some of the stuff, the crochet work that I'm doing for oh, where did I put oh, that's right. Okay, so I'm oh wait, no, I put it in here. Okay, so I'm making this duffel coat to go with the hat and purse for my niece. You know, except I'm doing it in this dusty pink color. So I'm about halfway done, if not a little bit more. I'm never the best at estimating like how much the sleeves are going to take up and shit like that. So but yeah, if again, thanks so much to Blitzkrieg and Mars, who donated a combined $70 Thursday night to my Ko-Fi tip jar. That'll help. Right now, so I've gotten to like the 15th to go and pay the 6-month rent on my PO box. So I was gonna do that tomorrow, and but yeah, Kitten Puberty. That's so I checked around at a couple of places, and after the and so I would have liked to have gone to the Humane Society clinic on pretty much the other side of Ann Arbor from where I'm at. But the thing that's keeping me from doing that is I do not have current info for so I found the oh, did I put that away? Probably. I'm not finding it right in front of me, so forget it for right now. Anyway, there's it's not the current info anyway for there's a the animal ambulance pet transit, it's like a free service to you know, nonprofit local basically like animal pet taxi kind of thing. They'll include, you know, they'll also do they work with the county to pick up wildlife for rehab and all of that, and they'll also do courtesy rides, what's it called, veterinary appointments for low income. And unfortunately, I do not have. Oh, I had their current info at the internet. They're still in operation, but I cannot find their current phone number, and I really, I am not the. I really don't like messaging businesses on Facebook. The Washtenaw Animal Ambulance, because in my experiences, like, businesses on Facebook will take fucking forever to get back to you, and so that's why I'm not going to the Humane Society vet clinic, even though it would be about $30 less from where I'm going right now currently, where Brân has his appointment. And the reason I'm not going there is because like the animal ambulance is like the only way I can get there in a reasonable amount of time, because the last time I went to a veterinary appointment at the Humane Society clinic was when Mr. Midnight's kidneys were failing, and I did not realize exactly like how much 2 miles to walk is. Or at least like it didn't occur to me off the top of my head, and plus like I wasn't expecting all the rain that we got. So I didn't have like, it was something stupid where like I had the number for the animal ambulance. They gave it to me from the Humane Society when I called them about that. But like day before the appointment, the van that they use just like broke down. It was something like stupid that like that was it. So it's like I was just like, okay, I'll just go early and walk the rest of the way. So from downtown Ypsi, I would need to take well, first I would need to take the bus out from where I'm at to downtown Ypsi, and then, or like to the Ypsi Transit Center, and then I would need to take that bus to then I'd have to get a transfer to the 4, and then I would have to get off at the 4 and at the University of Michigan Hospital, and then after the UMich Hospital, I would have to wait for the blue bus, which is the University of Michigan bus line, which like it's basically free. So like that's no fair, like even if I didn't have my cripple pass, right? So so then like I get on the blue bus, I get on the Northeast connector that are like I said, like the other side of Ann Arbor from where I'm I mean not quite the other side of Ann Arbor, but so then from the get off at my doctor's office from the blue bus, I get off on like I want to say like 2 stops after at the geriatrics clinic, I believe, which is like kind of like around the corner and about quarter mile from my doctor's office, right? So so yeah, then I get off there at the geriatrics, and from there I then walk another just under 2 miles to the Humane Society, to the Huron Valley Humane Society. So yeah, like I can't go to a Humane Society veterinary appointment unless I have the number for the animal ambulance, and the Humane Society is currently like directing everybody to get the info and stuff from how much is a lift. Okay, look, I know everybody tries to be helpful when they bring up like, can't you take a lift? Can't you take a lift? Oh shit, I forgot to set the thing for the other. Oops. Okay, well, because I've got another load down in there. Anyway, so let's see. A lift from here to Brân, what are you doing? Why are you after Q-tips? No, you're not allowed to have earwax. It's my earwax. Okay, where am I going? Humane. Okay, 3100 Cherry Hill. Okay, so you got to keep in mind, like, this is at this time of night, which is like about 10 to midnight. So we're gonna, be expecting this to be in the area of about probably between, at least by my now we have like all right, pet service on Lyft. We're looking at, and like I said, just because of the time of the night, $21.45 is not going to be like what it's going to be, what it would cost to arrive there for surgery drop-off time, which is 8 a.m., which is another thing that really disincentivizes me for that, because I go to bed at 4 a.m. and I'm up at noon usually. So this would be like way offsetting my usual sleep schedule. And yeah, I go off my schedule approximately every other Saturday, just, you know, like for City Club, but it's like this is going to be doing it like a second time in the week, right? So we're looking at let's see, what was it for the middle of the night? Yeah, $21.45 for the middle of the night. So we're going to add approximately $7 onto that. And that's before tips. So we're looking at like get there and each way on Lyft, right? Because a little over a mile and a half to get back to my bus stop to get back home. So it's like I said, like right here, like, you know, we're looking at like $60 round trip. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Like, I love my cats. I do, but I'm not doing $60 to get to and from a veterinary appointment at the Humane Society. That's not going to happen. So I would rather just like do half that much more, you know, right? To go. And I know from experience that I can take my my cats on the bus as long as they're in a carrier. This is within the rules. I've also got an ESA letter. I mean, granted, the third one who was covered under the ESA letter was Murnau, but that's another story for another time. But, you know, like, I've technically got 3 cats under the ESA letter. So anyway, so yeah, I've like I said, I've got I can take them on the bus where and so yeah, that's like I'm not taking a Lyft. Like I said, we're looking at like, you know, $25 to $30 each way by Lyft. And the and like I said, just like since 2020, the phone system at the Humane Society vet clinic is just, it really discourages people, right? And okay, hold on. Hey, Nigel, we need your wiffer. Oh. Hey, hon. Oh, dear. Hey, honey. Hey, baby boy. Nigel, bud. Are we getting under the... Hey, hon. Oh. Hey, hon. It's been a while. Come on. There we go. Hey, want some meaty stick? Hey, baby boy. I know. It's been a while since you had your whipper, though, okay? We need to get it at least every once in a while when you're having an asthma attack, okay? Oh, here we go. Baby boy. I know. Hey, yeah, see? It cleared up so fast, my love. Yeah, I know, you're still a little bit wheezy, but it's okay. Yeah, some meaty stick, Brân. Brân, oh my God. Cat, I swear to God. Okay, look, see? There we go. Oh my gosh. Yes, I know. Yeah, I know. All right. Aha. You're going to get almost the whole 2 of them to yourself. There we go. Oh my gosh. Sorry. Cat having an asthma attack. And he does not like his inhaler, so I try to like watch each time, and if it's been a few days since I've given him his inhaler while he's having an attack, then I just either way, I give him part of his so it's the Sheba meaty sticks. Yeah, these are Nigel's favorite thing in the world. And of course, because you can't just give it to one of them, you gotta split it up between. On the good side, Phoebe's not the biggest fan of the meaty sticks, even broken up into pieces, like I give to Nigel. But Bran loves them too. But I I threw him a couple of pieces, and he's like digging. So I've got like the bedroom door open. And just like it's like semi-permanently open, and it like kind of like rolled under the door, so he's digging underneath the door. So Nigel got almost the full 2 to himself, because Bran is just like really going after this piece that rolled under the door. So that's good for Nigel, right, baby boy? Are you my sweet boy? I know, love of my life. Oh, you know you're my special boy. You know you're my baby boy. Nigel knows he's my favorite boy. He's the bestest boy ever. Oh. He is. Oh. So that's why we're going to the all creatures animal I think it's called All Creatures Animal Hospital. It's like in the strip mall across the street from Petco. So and that's yeah, we clinic there. I've been there before, but they also run a little bit pricey. You got him, Nigel? Did you get him? Did you get him? Did you get your baby brother? I know. Little brother's a big pain in the butt, ain't he? But if you ask Bran, he's just like, no, Nigel just doesn't know how to play right. I'm not being annoying. I'm not having puberty all over the place. But if you ask Nigel or Phoebe, they're just like, Bran is an annoying little dipshit. And it's like, I've seen Nigel and Phoebe. They do love him. They do love him. They will be affectionate with him. This morning, earlier today. So like I get up and Nigel gets up and like Bran is like still like flat out asleep. But like Nigel like walked by Bran while he's while Nigel's like walking, from the opposite corner of the bed up to me. And and he just like put his nose down and just like kind of like um I think he just like kind of like nipped a little bit at Brand's forehead and then just like kept walking. So this was pretty much just like, I'm gonna annoy you. Yeah. Just it was one of the funniest things that, like, of course, like the cats are always doing like hilarious shit when you're not pointing the camera directly at them. But so yeah, if anyways, let's do we want to look at tonight? Yeah, let's load up some Chris Chan stuff. I can commentate on that in between laundry. And yes, I'm one of those jackasses. Yes, I'm one of those jackasses who pins his socks together for the laundry. Don't judge me. Judge me for this. After all, I'm the one who works. Dang. I can't be the only one who has misheard Chris for years saying I'll send in detectives, but I swear for years I heard this as I'll send in tap dancers. Like, please, I can't be the only one who mishears it that way. Like, eventually I like actually looked up a transcript of this. And apparently Chris was saying detectives. to someone different, maybe. Oh gosh. Lily Orchard. I don't know. Is there much good on let's see. Is there any? Oh, you know what? There's that White Bowser. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Because there is something in the goddamn water in Michigan. I don't know what the hell it is. It's like between like Earl Doobie and Poppy and Xena and honestly, like, his infamy long predates the lolcow phenomenon, but Ted Nugent, oh my fucking god. Like, if Ted Nugent, you know, if like the internet were a thing when at the beginning of Ted Nugent's career, that fucking dude, I swear to fucking god, I don't know a goddamn person who has a good thing to say about him. Wait, no, I take that back. I know like one person who has something good to say about him, and like she went to high school with his daughter Star, and honestly, the woman I'm thinking of, who, you know, is like the one person I knew who had anything good to say about Ted Nugent. She was just like, she's a fangirl. I will just say that. She's a fangirl. She basically described him as like kind of hitting on like high school girls at graduation. But she's just too fucking starstruck at the moment, you know, in even her recollection of this, to, you know, just recognize it for what she was saying, right? And Kid Rock, he's a fucking poser. Everybody about my age to up to 15 years older knows it. His daddy had to pay Robbie, Kid Rock's, you know, prom date to go to prom with him. Literally, like that's how much of a goddamn poser Kid Rock is. Like, he was a fucking loser in high school whose rich daddy had to pay a girl to go to prom with him. So that's a thing. Look, you two. All right. Okay. And Nigel jumped up onto the window seat. Window seat is neutral territory. As soon as one of them gets up on the window seat, the other one knows that we are done with the bullshit. All right. At least Brân respects the sanctity of the window seat. Here. God damn it. Is this thing doing it again? Okay, hold on. Stop sharing. All right. Really? We're not going to oh, wait. Hold on. Okay, reopen closed tab. Excuse me. Reopen closed tab. That would be nice. Thank you much. All right. So yeah, like, I don't know what the hell it is with Michigan. Like, why is there such a concentration of people in Michigan who enter lolcow territory? And it's like, blame it on Metro Detroit, except for the fact that Zane and Poppy, at least they at least when the Poppy Cule imploded, they were I want to say, like, what was it, like half an hour drive from me, and um the Ann Arbor Ypsilanti area is already like contested enough on whether or not it's part of Metro Detroit, right? I mean, it is on a number of logical levels, but you will get people from like, like further up, the thumb, right? On Detroit, right? You'll get people from like, like Wayne County, shit. The parts of Macomb County that's still considered Metro Detroit, Oakland County, that Tri-County area, as well as people from Washtenaw County who will like both insist that, Ann Arbor Ypsi is not part of Metro Detroit, but you'll get equal number of people from both areas who will say that it is, right? And like I said, like on all logical arguments, like there's no logical argument for why Ann Arbor and Ypsilanti is not part of Metro Detroit. And especially when you point out something like I do all the time, where I say, look, Toledo, Ohio is to Detroit as Gary, Indiana is to the greater Chicagoland area. And people will be like, huh, you're right. It totally is, right? So, I mean, by that logic, and like Ann Arbor and Ypsi is like kind of halfway between both of them, but it's like not like so far removed, like by distance and general culture is like Lenawee County, even though Lenawee County is like right between Washtenaw County and Toledo, right? But it's like I don't know, it's just like on the freeways though, when you take the highways, like it's a much closer drive from Detroit to Toledo than it is from Detroit to Tecumseh, at least in terms of time when you're on the freeways and shit, right? Because that is how the freeways and all that was done up in the 50s, I believe. Anyway, so and if memories, so yeah, like, but yeah, like Zane and Poppy were in the original. I believe people say they've since moved to Novi, which is like where Juggalos are from originally. So I guess there's that. But then what was I saying? Oh, right. But they were a bit closer to Lansing than I am, like almost halfway between me and Lansing, right? Like almost halfway between, like not quite, but also close enough, right? So like kind of in that general, like, right? And I know just from talking to people that Xena is like originally from like Lansing, right? And if memory serves, Justin RPG is from Kalamazoo, which is like, oh gosh, one day I'm gonna do like a really like nicely scripted and uploaded video about how um um about why Lansing is the capital of Michigan. But I'm gonna do a really quick version right now because it's funny. Like it is funny how Lansing became the state capital. So I'm going to go up about here. Anyway. Oh, that's right. Also, kind of an early netgoth e-celeb of sorts, Crypty. Crypty was I mean, he was, and I say was, like he and I weren't close friends, but like we knew each other and he and I were friendly, and honestly, like he was genuinely in on the like, the kind of like early internet goth phenomenon of Crypty, the forklift goth, right? Like he knew how ridiculous his Angel Fire site looked, and I say was because he passed away some years ago. He had type 1 diabetes, right? So yeah, went into like an insulin shock or something, if I recall from what his sister was saying. Anyway, but yeah, like he was up in Pontiac area, which is close enough to Metro Detroit, right? Anyway, so Michigan. Okay, so Michigan state map, share this tab, and we're going to go to images. And of course it does that. So, all right, come on, load up some stuff. Show. Yeah, you know what? Okay. So a really Lower Peninsula map. Okay, so this is the one this is the important part of the Michigan State map. Okay. Well, at least the important part of the story. I'm not saying that, like the UP, the Upper Peninsula is not as important as the Lower Peninsula. I'm just saying, like, for the story of how Lansing became the state capital of Michigan, share this tab instead. So, okay. Now this is the this is a state history of Michigan that we are not going to see in history books because the history books like to just like sanitize it, right? So, but anyway, so once upon a time, the state capital, as it is in most states, the state capital of Michigan, once upon a time, was Detroit. So Detroit is here, like right here. I wish I had a better way. I'm hoping you can see the little magnifier on my cursor. So Detroit is here, but right here is Windsor, Ontario, right? So there was the when I was in high school, it was called the French and Indian War, right? So, like, I know, Native American, right? So, French and Indian War, which was, the war with Canada. And so basically, like, this is less than half a mile. I'm sure it's not even a quarter mile, right? The strait between Detroit and Windsor, right? So, part of it is, it's part of the Detroit River, right? But so anyway, so there's this strait that separates Detroit from Windsor. Part of it is or it's part of the Detroit River. So anyway, like, basically Canadians came all the way over from Canadians, including the First Nations, French Canadians specifically, right? They came all the way over from this little part of Windsor, Ontario. They just basically marched over the river, but not through the woods, because Detroit was right here, and they seized the capital. And it took a bit. It took oh gosh, memory recalls, this is why I gotta do a scripted version to upload at a later date. That's a better version of it, right? But it took a year and some, probably two. Please don't ask me off the top of my head right now. But after after the Capitol building in Detroit was finally regained, the governor said, "All right, we have to move the state capital out of Detroit, lest Canada comes after us again." So there were two really big contenders for who wanted to be the state capital. Okay, so the first major the two biggest names who were almost Michigan's capital were Grand Rapids, up about here. I'm hoping you can see the little magnifier icon here. So there's Grand Rapids up here, and Ann Arbor down here. So Ann Arbor is just to the west of where I'm at. So I'm in Ypsilanti, which is, I can't see it on this map. I'm thinking Ypsi is right hereabouts. So here's Ann Arbor. So here were some issues though. was Grand Rapids and Ann Arbor were like smearing each other in the papers, right? Like Grand Rapids people, and Grand Rapids still has this reputation to this day in 2025. Like people in Grand Rapids were just like, oh, we can't let Ann Arbor become the state capital. They let women go to medical school over there. The state will be run by suffragettes and women will vote and shit. And, you know, Ann Arbor still kind of has that reputation, even though it's been heavily gentrified in the last, oh God, at 30 years, thereabouts. And Ann Arbor was saying about Grand Rapids, and Grand Rapids still has this reputation to this day. Oh, we can't let Grand Rapids become the state capital. They'll turn Michigan into a theocracy, and we'll never gain statehood then. And then there was like Jackson over here about, and Kalamazoo is over here about, and Jackson, Michigan and Kalamazoo, Michigan, and they were both like being pretty reasonable, and they were just like, guys, we're both cities that have really good plans on like why we should be the state capital, and like you should like really listen to us, like we're not being mean about it or anything. And now I want you to know something right now. As we get into this, hello, zip down. So Lansing, at the time this was all going on, Lansing was considered an insignificant village. It literally says that, quote, on Wikipedia. Like, that's what it said. That is a quote from, like, the newspaper in, like, the 1840s, whatever, something like that, right? So they were just like, they were just like, this was a quote from the paper. Lansing was considered, at that time, an insignificant village. Now, why was oh, wait, no. Michigan was already a state. Yeah, so, like, why was Lansing considered an insignificant village? Well, Michigan was already a state. What am I talking about? Okay, so yeah, like, Lansing was an insignificant village because after Michigan gained statehood, do I have a Michigan quarter on me in the laundry cup? I don't know. When did Michigan become a state? Tell me, internet. Okay, okay, real quick. When did Michigan? Oh, whatever. I know how this goes. Anyway, so like after Michigan became a state, right? This literal con man from, I think he was actually like from like probably Jackson, so he kind of knew about Lansing, which at this time, I'll get to it, but it's funny. So this con man from, you know, just like the general area where like he knew about Lansing, but he didn't actually live there, right? So he was up in New York at this town in like upstate New York called Lansing, New York, right? And so he's just like, hey, so he's talking like at this you know, like tavern, right? And he runs into these businessmen just like there at the tavern, right? And he's just like, hey, look, Michigan's a new state, and I'm here from there, and we are trying to like get some, you know, get some, you know, business coming to Michigan, and really getting the state all excited, really getting people excited about Michigan, which is now a state. And we're having this sister city program, and I'm from, you know, this bustling little town of Lansing, Michigan. So, like I said, he was a con man. But of course, these like three, there were probably more than three initially, but like, you know, the important part is that there were these like three businessmen, right? And they're just like, okay, yeah, we'll throw in some money, and you know, so like sometime later they decide to come down to Michigan to check on their investment. They eventually find Lansing, Michigan, and what they found was little more than a glorified trading post, right? So like, I don't even think there was like a proper post office in Lansing at the time. There was just like a little like general store. It was like Hell, Michigan, which like Hell, Michigan is a real, like, Hell, Michigan is not even a proper village, right? It is like an unincorporated community where they have like a general store, a little like tavern style restaurant. They've got a couple like kitschy tour, because it's called Hell, Michigan, so they've got a couple like kitschy touristy stuff to do there too, right? But You know, it's little more than that. Like, there's not even a proper post office. There is a branch of the Pinckney, Michigan post office in hell. But as a touristy thing, you know, like they've got like, you know, like a specialized like postmark stamp from hell, Michigan, right? But again, like it's a Pinckney post office branch, technically speaking, right? So, okay. So like that is like what Lansing was like when these three businessmen arrived from New York. And they were just like, son of a bitch, we got scammed. So they decided that they were gonna like put some more of their money into this because they didn't want to like go back to Lansing, New York with like, you know, and admit that they were scammed. So they're like, they put a little bit more of their money into this and they bring things up and things get moving, right? And they get like a proper post office there too, but it's still like, you know, it's a village. It's a village at around the time, you know, that Detroit is you know was currently the capital, and the, you know, control had been regained from Canada, specifically French Canada, right? So yeah, like I said, like Grand Rapids and up here and Ann Arbor about here were like really smearing each other in the papers, and Jackson and Kalamazoo were all like, guys, we're cities too. We have really good ideas on like why we cities should be capital instead. Hello, right? Okay, so like I want you to look at something, right? So this is a map of Michigan, and like the sanitized version that kids learn in school is the state capital was moved from Detroit to Lansing because it's the centermost part of the Lower Peninsula. But again, like look at the map. So like here to here and then here to here. The centermost part of the Lower Peninsula would actually be right around here. But Lansing is down here. So, I want you now to look at that map, study it real close, wait for me to pull up an actual like good picture because I did not plan this. Okay. 19th century competition dartboard. Oh, no, that's not a good one. That's a casual dartboard. Hold on a sec. So, okay. Okay. So, this is seriously? Okay. Okay. Hold on. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. Hold on a sec. All right. I'm trying to find like a really good picture of an actual 19th century board, because that's what this would have been. Like, even if I can find just like a really good reproduction one too, that would be nice. Okay, shit. Oh, this actually looks like one of the ones I'm thinking of. Okay, so this isn't quite one of the ones that I'm thinking of, but oh shit, no, shit, not this one. This is not the one. No, that's not a good one. I didn't see a great picture of that one at first. All right. Region. Fa. Okay, so. All right. You know what? Here we go. All right, let's go this way. Let's like not do an image search because that's being stupid. Dartboard's journey. All right. Please show me something good. Okay. Show me something good. Show me some. Oh my God. Seriously? Okay. Okay. Brief history of darts. I don't want a rare style vintage dartboard. Son of a bitch. Okay, look. 19th century. Okay, can we get a 19th century competition competitive dartboard? Okay, whatever. Anyway, the important part is like, so like in competition dartboard, the center, the dead center is not. Hold on. The dead center of a competition dartboard is not where you want to hit it. You usually want to hit it like just in the outer circle, right? So you take a map of Michigan from about from 19th century, right? And I swear to God, because like I said, like dead center of the Lower Peninsula would be right here, but Lansing is down here. So you take a map of the Lower Peninsula. You put it up on a 19th century competition dartboard. I swear to God, this had to have been how it happened. Like, this is not the part that will be put in any history books. Like, not unless you get into, like, the governor's diaries or some shit like that from that time. And it would not surprise me if that was actually in there like this, because I've worked at enough historical society museums, like reading archives and shit when I get bored, that, like, I know that, like, American politics has never been classy. In fact, look, we've seen stuff going on in like a British Parliament and Australian and all that shit. Like, politics has never been like classy ever. Politicians are not classy people. That's just a fact. That's just a basic goddamn fact. So yeah, like, it is pretty damn I'm pretty damn certain that what happened was Michigan's governor 18 whatever, when Michigan was like, got back this capital from Detroit, from Canada in Detroit. I swear to God, just because like Grand Rapids and Ann Arbor were smearing each other in the press so fucking, like, it was ugly. It was ugly when you look at like how Grand Rapids and Ann Arbor were smearing each other in the papers, right? And and yeah, like Kalamazoo and Jackson were both just like these were the reasonable cities, but like still to this day nobody cares. Like, I don't mean to sound mean, right? But like, nobody cares about Jackson and Kalamazoo. So yeah, like, but yeah, like the centermost part of the state would be up here, this part of the Lower Peninsula, right here. This is the centermost part of the Lower Peninsula. Lansing is down here. Lansing is like just off of the sweet spots. Like I said, like competition darts, the dead center on a competitive board, that's not going to be the highest score necessarily, depending on like which regional, rules you're playing by, right? In American darts, it's not. Or am I thinking British darts, or did it change at some point? Either way, like, look, it just like looks pretty damn certain that like what happened was that, because like I said, Lansing at the time, it was chosen to be the state capital. It was an insignificant village. This is what people thought of Lansing in when this happened. It was an insignificant village. The governor was insane for picking Lansing to be the state capital, right? So what happened, I'm damn near certain, was he put the map up on the goddamn dartboard on the back, on the back of the door to his office at the governor's mansion, whatever it was, right? And he just like aimed for a good spot on the board, and that's and it happened to be Lansing, and he's like, all right, we are going here. The capital is going here, right there. And like, it was chosen out of spite. Lansing is the capital of Michigan out of spite, and it's kind of glorious in a way. Who chooses the state capital out of? Oh, hey, Hell, Michigan is a strip. Yes, it's. Realize this says restream, so this is this is live. This is live. It's just it's the service I'm doing on to it's the one that I do because like I need like API keys and stuff to stream like directly from my laptop to the YouTube on the YouTube browser. And but yeah, I need to go back down and switch out my laundry. So let me pull up something stupid to play while I'm off doing that. Share this instead. Oh wait, no, not that. That's not what I wanted to tip. Son of a bitch. Really? We're doing this today. Playlists. Playlists. Hello. I tapped that. Ba 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 da ba. Ba da ba da ba da ba. Ba ba ba. Seriously? Is this seriously going on tonight? Hello? Oh, for crap's sake. No. Bum 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 bum. No. Music. Hello, music. Music. There we go. Oh, this is gonna This is gonna bark up the playlist I already had going. Okay, so ba-da-ba-da-ba. All right, shuffle. There we go. All right, I'm gonna be right back up in like, I don't know, however long it takes. 15 something like that. Please load. I'm not. Oh wait, we're going at like 1 and whatever speed. Hold on. Reset the thing. Gotta reset the speed. Damn it. Hello. Oh wait, no. We are on normal. Okay. Uh, make sure. God damn it. Okay, I don't look. I don't know how to fix the audio on this. I don't. I don't. It's just it is what it is. It just is what it is. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I don't know what's wrong with this. I don't know why the audio won't play. I've got everything set the way it's supposed to. I literally do not know how to fix this other than just ending. Last time this happened, I closed the tab, and last time this happened, I closed the tab, I opened it up again, and it was fixed. If that's not working this time, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to do. This is already like pushing like the abilities of this laptop. Like Restream already like pushes the abilities of this laptop. I like. I need a brand new laptop before I can, you know, do much more than I'm doing now. I can't do a DJ stream with the laptop as it is. That's not even getting into the fact that I'm using goddamn external hard drives to get shit off my OneDrive to be able to do DJ streams in the first place. Baby blankets for my cats. I feel bad about it because it's Five Below, but we've got some really, really cute t-shirts from Five Below lately. Social media was a mistake. Of course, Five Below isn't even like $5 below anymore. Oh shit. Alright. Launch your timer, and I've got another timer going on in the kitchen for So yeah, to the other 3 people in chat tonight, Janine, she's a local friend. Say hi. It's good that everything's audible now. It's just like I said, like what I'm doing with like Restreamio from up right now. Like this is the limits of this laptop. And the reason I have this is because the cats and I were in a tent for nearly a year and a half, and Junks kept robbing me blind. So, but I need to do a little thing sometime soon, because I went to go see the History That Doesn't Suck. I guess the podcaster's doing a little tour, and my friend Lucifer, Argyle Dinosaur, on here. Him and his partner went and came out from where they're at, and offered to get me tickets to that with them, and I went and saw it, and he's really good as a live speaker, especially. I mean, granted, I was like off of my ADHD meds for nearly 2 weeks by the time I went to see that, so I'm sure that, like, to a bunch of people it looked like I wasn't paying attention, but music is pretty. This right now, this is Lords of the New Church, singer Steve Baders. Oh my god, I love him. He's like, so much of his music, like, it turned out was just like so important to me that, like, one of those deals where, like, you don't even realize like how important a band is, you know, or a musician is until, like, you know, years after the fact. And so it's like Steve Baders, he did a solo album, but he's best known for Lords of the New Church and Dead Boys. Dead Boys was a punk band. Dead Boys originally formed as Rocket from the Tombs in the Youngstown, Cincinnati area, and the original singer from Rocket from the Tombs would just like habitually just like had a bad habit of like not making it to shows, and rather than cancel at this one show, the drummer, I think it was their original drummer, later went on to form Dead Boys with Steve Baders, you know, new Steve Baders, right? And invited him to come sing instead, and so of course that pissed off the original singer, and very soon spiraled into Rocket from the Tombs breaking up, and like half of them went on to form Dead Boys, and shit. So yeah, like Steve Baders and Cheetah Crow formed Dead Boys, and oh fuck, what's his name? Went on to form Para Ubu, and both those bands like went off to New York, and got really, really famous from there. But yeah, like Steve Baders, he died, I want to say 91, 92, thereabouts. in Paris, and he car and didn't realize how bad his internal injuries were, and got tired of waiting at the ER, and later that night passed away in his sleep. And I've been trying to get in contact with his widow just for, like an interview. Hopefully when, I can start like DJing, doing my old radio from home again. I think that would be a really great interview to get a hold of Carol Baders. I mean, that's assuming she's, still going by his name, but. Yeah, I've got one last load of laundry to go down and collect in about 40 minutes. Okay. This burning effigy. Got a few different ones. Okay, so the this was La Procession de la Infinito, I believe. I mean, looking at the Italian band, really into them. A few earlier. Okay. Really? So, like, hitting shuffle will just, like, go to one of them and then. Okay. Oh, no problem, Brits Creek. Oh yeah, Nigel and Phoebe are doing great. Brân, though, he's a handful. He's a handful. But he's getting neutered on Friday, which will be great for Nigel and Phoebe. I mean, I'm sure it'll be a few more days, for some of the testosterone to finally exit his little kitten system, but you're being a bit much lately, aren't you, honey? Here. Honey, here, little guy. You a little big guy. I know. You're not being too much. No. It's just Nigel Phoebe don't want to play right. No. Uh-oh. Oh, there's my soup. I'll be right back. I've got soup. Yeah. So, my building is under new management, so that means I get to renew the lease tomorrow, because otherwise, it ends at the end. But yeah, there's a long stupid story for why I borrowed, but that is not something I want to talk about right now, just because I mean, part of it is like legal stuff, but yeah, Blitzkrieg. This is like my old show on WFKU. Do you mean? Oh yeah, Carol Ayachi Baders. I would love to interview her. Oh shit! I tried this from. I don't know if I can do this one right now. Okay, there we go. I mean, half of this shit's not getting, like, I'm getting, like, copyright stuff. Like, half of this anyway. Oh. Unlisted. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh yeah. Yeah, I would love to interview her. It's a matter of tracking her down. And like I'm one of those people. Like, oh gosh, one of the reasons that like I probably don't have anywhere near the name as a musician that I'd like to, or as a DJ, honestly, is because I don't like to annoy people. This is where, like, my whole ADHD with rejection sensitivity, like, really, I get to be living my best life. Because I don't like to be annoying. I know, like, hard as that is for some people to see in me, I really don't like to be annoying. Something else comes in and comes.
I could be wrong. I could be right. I could be wrong. I could be right. I could be black. I could be white. Your time has come. Your sentence. Walk through the valley. The written word is a lie, 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 lie.
It's funny not to
could be
oh my God.
wrong.
45
I could be
years old.
right.
10 years I want.
I could be wrong. I could be right. I could be wrong. I could be right. I could be wrong. I could be right.
There's another one from Five Below. I like music more than people. Alright, it's been a while since I've done my laundry. I'll admit that. Want to getting the laundry? You getting the laundry?
May the
Yes. Yes. What's up? What? Yes, I'm wearing ears. I'm wearing cat ears. Yes. I don't know why I put this on the Gothic Rock list. I mean, it's not inappropriate for a Gothic Rock night, but I'm gonna this to
I could be right. I could be wrong. I could be right. I could be wrong. I could be right. Cause of the things I didn't say.
It'll work for an industrial.
Model citizen in every.
Yes. What you want, Brân?
Anger is an energy. Anger
Really?
is an energy.
This definitely belongs on there. No, not a concert. Hello, Brân. What you want? No.
Get rid of anger is an energy. So is good humor an energy. And so is hot water an energy. I've done it now. Is that enough? I like it when you've done it. But I've done all the bits, haven't I? So I can go. Oh, I can't believe it.
Yeah, another slip.
I hope I don't live to regret it.
Did I not have a dark wave list? Okay, maybe I do, but I'll Hello, you. Oh, I gotcha. Who's that kitty? Who's a little guy? Are you a little bitty guy? Like, no. You're a little bitty guy. So, all right. Here's who this is. Laughing, squirted, like a. Dance. Right? Not gonna pick my okay. So that's I love you too. I do. A little bit. Just a little bit. I love you though. I do. I love you. I won't go. My dog will. Really? Okay. Nah. All right. Fly, be free. Somebody years ago, when I started out with YouTubing, they sent me a bunch of stuff, and this was one of those pictures. This picture was in that big hair box or copy. need to shuffle it. This goes to the rest of the table. Oh! I put an EP on here? Probably. Oh, I did. Okay, so this is a whole EP. This is from In-Depth Music. I'm gonna right click, copy link. Because this In-Depth Music on YouTube. How long streaming for? Partner's gonna stop by in a while. Oh, I'm gonna be on for some hours tonight. I don't know when I don't really have anything planned tonight. Or how long I'm gonna be on. Hopefully until like before I go to bed. Like I'll probably, like, if I'm not already off by 3, I want to end stream by 3, right? Just so I can like shower and everything before bed. Shit. What the hell? Oh, crap. Oh, shit. I think I accidentally turned... Oh, shit, did Brân step on the goddamn phone and accidentally turn off my... Oh, yeah. Brân's a cutie. He is. Okay, I don't know how long. Let's, alright. Okay. I think Brân accidentally turned off my timer. So, but yeah, Brân is cute as shit, and he knows it, and he knows that's how he gets away with all of his puberty all over the place tonight. This whole last few weeks, especially. He's been driving Nigel and Phoebe especially insane. Like, has been acting like legit afraid of him this last couple of days. And I know after he gets neutered and calms the shit down, will get over it. The whole like puberty kitten pheromone anymore after that happens, so. Yeah, if you want to help me offset the cost of nipping kitten puberty, that, if not, you know, feel free to spread the word. Okay, first. Okay, wait, there's the new phone. I put all this laundry away, but I'm just starting on my goddamn suit. Rich Craig saying I'm going straight going to attempt sleep, but I'll stay tuned in so you'll get the one. Oh, thanks so much. And hey, the music's gonna be going for a bit. I don't know if music helps me. It often helps me. Alright, there is a lag in the chats. I figured that out. I don't. Oh, hey.
I forgot how you talk, I forgot how to talk. Can this place help me? Your memory isn't locked, but mine is locked. Someone help me. In my pocket, they want me like summer. And I remember being lucky from our first day till now. You never talked Lee when we drove outside this town. And I'm so fed with being old, don't try to hold me now. I suppose that I told, I suppose that you've heard. I try to find what I don't need. I never liked being such, I never even thought we'll get so close to it. Your hands in my pocket, they want me like summer sun. And I remember being lucky from our first day till now. You never talked to me only when we drove outside this town. And I'm so fed up with being home, don't try to hold me now.
Oh, I think we just got done hearing kind of chunky. How about this is the Panera soup, Tuscan style tortellini. So it's a creamy chicken broth with a cheese tortellini, and I think it's finished. It is pretty good. It's on sale at Kroger right now. Oh, that's right. You're vegan, so yeah. I don't think they've got any vegan soups right now. The Panera ones, at least the ones at Kroger. But I know they're like 2 for $8 right now, the smaller ones. And Ibotta's got a like 50 cents rebate on each of them, so that's nice.
Such a shame to believe and escape a life of
I forget what all I put on my. Oh, Christine plays viola. I thought this sounded familiar.
till I finally love when you hate.
I love them. Like I said, I thought that sounded familiar. Oh, nice. Yeah, yeah, there's not a whole lot. I have to, like, because of my soy allergy, I have to, like, check the ingredients on everything. And it's just, I don't know, it ends up being cheaper to be only, like, semi-veg, but, like, if I could eat soy, I don't know, like, I'm okay with, like, small amounts of soy sauce and, Chinese food, but Best X and I think it's because, like, soy sauce is fermented, so that probably changes the protein associated with the soy intolerance. So, yeah, like, if it weren't for that, it's actually, like, a lot of times, like, vegan or vegetarian ends up being cheaper. Which really makes me, like, look at people sometimes if, like, you know, when they're saying that, oh, it's so expensive to be vegetarian or vegan, and I'm like, look, yeah, it's not a terrible, you know, reaction I've got, but all of my other allergies are under better control than I omit soy, and plus, like, doing the prick test on your skin for food allergies. It's like it's notorious for giving, like, false positives or false negatives. So but yeah, it's like I was saying, like, a lot of times it is actually, like, cheaper to go with the vegetarian or vegan options. And you gotta avoid soy as well. That's when it gets expensive. Yeah, like, for the most part, I do not believe most people when they say, oh, I'd go vegetarian if it wasn't so expensive. I'm like, it's not really. Because, like, I've looked at the prices of stuff. A lot of times it's actually cheaper to go with the vegetarian option on stuff. Mock meats are, oh gosh, yeah, yeah, soy's in damn near everything, vegetarian, vegan, mock meats, a lot of times, like, if you're getting a soy-based mock meat, right now, that's cheaper than meat. Like, that's cheaper than meat. So, you know, like, the only time it's not cheap is when you gotta go with the soy-free option, like I have to. Like, that's when meat is cheaper. Yeah, it is really. Oh yeah. Like I was saying, like, you know, like I said, like, a lot of times, like, especially right now, oh god, eggs, like, you know, I don't know, like, I guess it depends on where you go, but the price of eggs is not, it's not as bad, like, around the last time I got eggs anyway, it wasn't as bad as I was expecting, okay? Like, the way that you hear some people talk a lot, right? But, yeah, like, like I was saying, like, mock meats, you know, when you go soy-based, like, that's cheaper than That's cheaper than meat. But yeah, if you have to go with the soy-free option like I do, that's when it gets more expensive. So it's like meat is like right between, like, like brick tofu and either the soft or firm, right? And like soy dogs, whatever, right? But yeah, like when you gotta get, beyond, what's mine? Oh, yeah, the Beyond Beef is, and Beyond Burgers, etc., etc. I really like that. It's, largely, I want to say pea protein. I want to say like pea and wheat, I think. But, those are really good. I like those. There's a couple other ones. Oh yeah, the field roast. The field roast is actually like the field roast sausages. I think those are, oh shit. I've got a couple in the fridge right now, but I don't want to get up. That one I've got like laundry going on in like what, 15 minutes, something like that. Oh, 5 minutes. All right. Yeah, not when I'm so close to the laundry thing going off. Yeah, the field roast. The field roasts are actually like really good for vegetarian sausages. Those are so good. I love those so much. Oh yeah. I was doing pizza a few weeks back, just like making my own crust and everything, and I took a couple of the field Italian style ones and just like crumbled it up and put that on. That's so good on pizza. I was what was another thing I did with it? Oh yeah, I crumbled it up in a frittata. That was really good too. But yeah, like I'm it's like left to my own devices, I'm semi-veg, but I also like have to do like but I just like realized like just now as I was talking that like I am I like when I've got guests over, like if I've got guests over for like board games or something, and like I was raised Catholic, so of course like I gotta like make some kind of food to offer the guests, right? And oh yeah, it's the field roast Italian style is really good on pizza, really good in frittata. Yeah, like what else? Oh, what else did I cook? I think it was like mushroom and crumbled up sausage. That was really good in there. Maybe some of whatever cheese I had around here. I don't remember what cheese I put in stuff half the time. I buy cheese by the block because it's cheaper that way, and it's a lot better than buying it pre-shredded or pre-sliced. What was this that I forgot to put on here? I don't know if you remember when I was like filling up my oh, more Christine plays viola. Okay, this okay. We've got the Phantom of the Opera masks. That's okay. Let me say that. Yeah, just like the just because of like because it's best when I avoid soy. So like I often like it's so I can't really buy most of the vegetable shortening because it's soy based. So So I've taken to using lard for when I make pie crust, right? Which, you know, lard, it is pig fat. Like, it's rendered pig fat. So, like, technically, if I'm having, like, friends over or something, like, I like to, you know, because, like I said, I grew up Catholic, you know, you gotta accommodate your guests when you have them over. So, if I was going to make, like, a large pot pie or something, I've taken making pie crust with lard. So, you know, because it does have a better texture than doing it with butter. You know, like it's a better texture than using vegetable shortening too, but you know, I don't want to rain on my vegetarian friends' parades, right? But it's just like it is not going to be a vegetarian pie. Like, even if the filling is like, you know, it is like, you know, like field roast and, you know, like, you know, vegetables and a mushroom gravy, you know, it can be like vegetarian fillings in a large, you know, like like family-sized pot pie to share, but the crust would not be vegetarian, and I would, or I would have to like adjust the recipe and like use butter instead of lard, but then it's not a good. But then I run the risk of like starting to make the crust and using lard, even though I took out butter the night before, and I put my butter in the freezer so it lasts longer. It's a whole thing. So at that point, then I just. Oh, there goes my laundry. All right. Shush. All right. I'm gonna finish up what's in the soup and then go get the last of my laundry. The cat comes up to in my warm spot on the bed to entertain you. Please let me know, because I'll know that they've like ran off as soon as I get upstairs. Am I gonna be missing one? Oh, the nut. You like them. All right, I'll be right back. Okay. Oh shit, I forget where please. Okay, I don't know what the hell just happened. Are we fucking for real right now? Okay, I don't know what the hell just happened with please. Please. Okay. Fuck it. Okay, I don't know what the hell just happened, but the thing yeah, the tab just pulled itself out of the goddamn browser and I'm done. I'm just done fucking with my laptop tonight. All right. I got like an hour before I got a shower anyway, and I got to put all my laundry away. All right. Well, anyway, stay hydrated. Be sure to take your meds if you need them. Um, hug your pets. If they love you. And uh, be be kind to others and be kind to yourself and have exactly the kind of day you deserve. Be sure to rate, comment, subscribe if you haven't yet. Linktree / RUADHAN 1334. Nosta Achil.